Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel, and if you're new here, my name is Brandon, and as you can tell from the title of this video is going to be pin related. I'm here by myself because Heidi's on her placement, so I'm riding solo today and filming this on my own, but I wanted to do this because this coming weekend, which is like tomorrow, and you'll see this on Monday, is the I guess it's 3 times a year, the Hamilton pin/Disney event that we go to twice a year, and it's just so much fun and just like the best time ever. And we of course film a video every time that we come back from a Disney trip and show all of the pins that we traded for, but life has been so busy and myself and Heidi's schedules just do not align, and Heidi's away lots now doing this placement, so this is the only time that we've actually been able to sit down and film this. So I'm gonna do it solo. I'm gonna show you all of the pins that we traded for on our most recent Walt Disney World vacation. So let's get into all of these fun pins right now. So I guess I should start this off, first of all, if you didn't know, myself and Heidi went to Walt Disney World back in August, and we went with our besties, Caitlin and Austin, over at Magically Caitlin, and all of the vlogs have slowly been coming out on our channel and on their channel. So definitely go check out all of those vlogs and stay tuned for all of the future stuff to come. I'll leave their channel linked in the description below, and it's linked in every vlog and all that kind of stuff, and you guys know who they are. They're just the best and we love them so much. And they came down at the end of my Disney college program, Caitlin, Austin, and Heidi did, and we of course did our trip together, and it was so much fun. The vlogs are so great. I can't wait to edit more of them, to have more of them come out, because we really did do so many fun and amazing things. But of course, one thing that we love on our trips is we love to pin trade, and pin trading is a super big thing for all 4 of us. We love it so much, and it's like one of those things I think that we try to prioritize, and we really bring a lot of pins and try to focus on. And of course, that is harder when there are 4 people who love trading pins. So I would say that we traded for lots of pins. I don't really know in comparison to other years how well we did in terms of pin trading or how many pins that we did trade for, but I think that we did very well. And I know that Caitlin mentioned this in her video, that I feel like we were very good about when we'd see pins, we knew who would want those pins and kind of who collects those pins, or maybe who just liked that specific pin. And I think that we were very good about doing that, which I think was very nice, because of course when you go into it with people who love pins, I think all of us were a little bit not even nervous, but just how are we gonna do this when usually it's you just each grab 2 pins and call it a day there. So I think it was more strategic, and I think that we did a great job, and I'm very happy that we all got to trade pins and got to have a good time with that and do it together. And I hope that you guys love the pins that we traded for, because there's some good ones. I'm excited about it. We kind of have it broken down into pins that we're gonna keep and then pins that we'll trade. And like I said, I'm filming this now because we are going to this pin event, and we're gonna hopefully trade lots of pins and have lots of fun, and I'm so excited about it. I'll leave the details for that event as well in the description down there below. A lot of people always ask about that. I'll leave it down there so you can check out the event page, maybe come if you're in the area. It'd be so much fun. So I have all of the pins on a little page here from our Crack and Trade books. So let's get into these. And the first one, I guess it's kind of a few pins at a time. I'm just gonna kind of show the pins and kind of talk about them. Hopefully this video is not super long, but it might be, so get a snack and hang out with me here, and we'll talk about pins, because we haven't done pins in so long, and I love pins, and I know that so many of you love pins as well. But these ones are munchling pins, and munchlings are all the rage. We all know that I'm a wishable person, more so than a munchling person, but the pins are very cute, and because people open up these mystery bags, there's a lot of these on the boards, and we got quite a few of them. Heidi's gonna keep one, and a few of them are on our traders. We got this one here of Mr. Goofy as a little chocolate bar, which is really cute. I like that one a lot. We have one here of Eeyore, and he's like a blueberry muffin, and he just looks sad and stuff, but he's still really, really cute. And I just think these are so well done. I love the colors on them, and they really do look like the munchling plush. We have a strawberry shortcake, one of Minnie here. She looks really cute and so happy, and you can see the strawberries up on the top. And then we have this one. This is like an ice cream cone, and it's kind of spooky looking with an eyeball on the top, and it's of course for Hades, and you can see that blue color there with his little grin. So these are just so cute. I really, really like these, and I'm glad that we could trade for a few of them, because people love the Munchlings pins. And all of these, by the way, that I'm doing now, these are ones that we're trading. So pins that we traded for at Disney, but we're not gonna keep, and they'll be in our trader book. We have a few from Star Wars. This one is a Black Spire Outpost one from Galaxy's Edge. I'm sure this is just an open edition pin, which is pretty cool. You can see one of the ships on there. I'm not too sure exactly what it is. Is it an X-Wing or a TIE fighter? Those are the only two ships that I know. I'm like learning Star Wars. I'm still trying to learn. But there's that one there of Galaxy's Edge. There's one here of the Sith Lord, which is cool. I love this little writing. It's like very sparkly and stuff. That's a very cool one. And then we have this one here. These were all at Cast Connection. I remember seeing them, so maybe these were at the outlets as well. But I'm pretty sure this is Poe Dameron, and it's supposed to be like a doll, I think. And you can see him on there in his little like resistance like fighter pilot outfit, and his arms and legs move, which is funny. So when he's on this board, he's very hard to stay on. But we did get a few Star Wars ones, which is pretty cool. Next up are two from a mystery box of a movie that I absolutely love, and it's Zootopia. And this box is still, I think, in the parks currently because I was gonna buy some when we were there. I decided not to because there's only really like a few that I wanted, and I'm pretty sure there's like 12, and I only wanted like 4 of the 12. So it's not great odds. But I did trade for 2 of them. I have this one of the Rhino Officer, which was very cool. And then I have this one here of the Elephant Officer, which is also fun. So these are pretty big pins. I was happy to see these because I've never seen them actually in person. I, of course, would love the Nick and Judy ones, but we traded for these 2 guys on the board. Kind of sticking with some mystery pin box pins. We have this one here, and this is from the I Just Can't Wait to Be King Lion King set. And you got some of the animals that are singing there when they do like the stack, and it's kind of like that cool scene in the movie. So that's a really cool pin. We have this one from like the like Reflections series, and it's Mulan. And you can see there's her on the land and then her reflection in the water. These are really cool big pins as well. I've never seen those in person until this trip. We have this little creature here from Avatar. This is one of the Pandora mystery pin boxes that Heidi actually bought one of those, and we're gonna open those up on our channel, so stay tuned for those. We have a few mystery boxes to open, but this little guy came in that one, and he's like a little sea creature, I guess. They're like in that set kind of cutesy looking Avatar characters or like things, so that's a really cute one to get. I'm also gonna loop in some pins that I traded for on my Disney College program. I have a whole separate video coming out of like a haul of things that I got on my program and kind of just like talking about a few different things that people have asked. But these are 2 pins that I traded for. I opened the mystery boxes up, but I did trade for these like beforehand as well, and I also got some doubles of these. But we have Chip and Dale here, and it's from that like Mickey and Friends collection that I just absolutely love. You all know this. I love it so much. I think it's so good and so great. We have that one of Chip and Dale, and then this one of Daisy. And the colors on these are great. The pins are so big. I just love the characters, and I'm only missing a few, so hopefully I'll be able to trade these guys for some of the ones that I'm missing. I gotta try to get through this. I feel bad. There's so many pins, and hopefully this video is not like an hour long. I'm sure that it's not gonna be, and I'm just over exaggerating, but it just kind of feels like when you're talking about pins for a while. So hopefully you're enjoying this because I love talking pins. We have this one here of the dog from Pirates of the Caribbean with the key, and this is from a pin collection of like that artist. I think his name's in the back here. It's kind of hard to see. Joey, the last name's hard to see, but he does like some art like style on some merchandise. There's like shirts and different things, but he did do like a mystery pin box, which is cool. So we found that one of the dog from Pirates of the Caribbean. We also have this one, which I think is just one that's maybe from like Walmart or something, somewhere like that. And it's Mickey in a little birthday outfit with a little surprise hat on and some streamers. This one's cute and was so fun to see because it was Heidi's birthday while we were there. So that was a fun one to find. And speaking of fun pins to find, this one is so random. And I feel like I've never seen a pin of this character in person, this show, or Disney Channel at all. And it's Ferb from Phineas and Ferb, which is so cool. I feel like this is a cool trader to have. I'm sure that people will like this one because people love this show. I love this show. I know Heidi super likes it, so that was a cool one to find on the boards. You, of course, on the boards find lots of hidden Mickeys, so we'll get into some of those, and I guess they're now hidden Disney pins because they kind of incorporate like Pixar and Marvel and Star Wars more so on there, which is cool, and we'll get into some of those. But we have these ones here. I've traded for these before, and then I traded them all away, and now I'm retrading for them, and I think all 3 of these, except for maybe Donald, I gotta double check my collection, are all ones that I already have, but it's from a little set of like Mickey and Friends hidden Mickeys, and you can see there's Goofy and Donald and Minnie on there, and they're from like the Mickey short cartoons, which is so great, or also like the style of Runaway Railway. So I think I'm only missing maybe Mickey and Donald. Now I have Donald, so I should take this one off, I think, and put this in my collection. I'll double check, but it's always fun to see ones like this on the board. We got some more hidden Disney or hidden Mickey ones, and we have this one here. This is, I think, from a newer hidden Disney of Fantasia, I'm pretty sure. And you can see it's like a little insect or creature I don't know too much about this movie at all, but it's on a leaf. I'm pretty sure that it was a bunch of characters from Fantasia just on leaves. I'm like 99% sure. We also have this one of Cogsworth and Lumiere, and it's like those little cutie duos set. I'm not too sure when this is from, but Heidi has a few of these or had a few of these. I'm pretty sure that she collected that whole set and then kind of like reevaluated which ones that she did like. We also have some here of some rabbits, and this is like a fun set. I'm pretty sure that Caitlin completed this set on the trip, or is like almost near completion of this, which was fun because we saw them so often. And it's little like rabbit, almost like Easter eggs, and this one is a rabbit from Winnie the Pooh, of course, and these are really cute. I really love these. I found one later on that you'll see that I'm going to keep for my collection. Maybe that's a clue of a rabbit that I love, and this is Oswald. We have two of these we found on the board. He's also really cute. I think these are great. I find it's so fun when they do fun hidden Disney pins that are like a little bit different, but still really on brand with the characters. So those were a win for me. I guess we'll just kind of stick with hidden Disney or hidden Mickey ones. We have this one here of Figment, and Heidi already has this one. She has like a little Figment collection, and this is one of those that she already has, but it's Figment in his little yellow sweater. And it's of course a hidden Mickey pin there. You can see, I'm pretty sure this was when they were still hidden Mickeys, because hidden Disney's pretty new. I think it's the last like few years or so. It's hard to keep track of that kind of stuff, but we have this one as well of a Chippendale that says Aloha, and this one's cute. This one's older, you can tell, because at the back usually they have like the waffle print, and this one does not have that on there. And this one I think is from 2008, which is pretty cool. A few more that we got here. We have this one of Simba as like a playing card, and he's the king, of course, which is fun to see. I really like that one. We also have this one, which is funny because I've never gotten pins of these characters before, but I did work on Grand Avenue if I was on like a cart, which is where like Muppet Vision 3D is. So these are two Muppet pins, and this one is the Swedish Chef, which is probably my favorite Muppet, I would say, or Statler and Waldorf. I really like them. I think that they're funny, but this one's a cool pin to find, and I feel like it's rare to see like Muppets pins in the parks, like, or even in general at all. And this one I traded with the cast member for. It was one of her like secret ones that were flipped over, and I had to answer trivia, and I forget like what the question was, but I love answering trivia. I think it's so fun and so cool. And we have this one here of Gonzo, which is fun. This is from like a booster pack, I think, or like one of those little packs that you open up that are in the bag. So that's a pretty cool one to find. A few more here, I think, of like the hidden Disney. We have these Avengers ones, which are fun. And this one is Iron Man. And you can see on there that like the little Mickey head that would be there is instead the Avengers A for the Marvel hidden Disney pins, which is cool. So this is a whole little series of like the Avengers A as the character. So that one, of course, is Iron Man. And this one is the Hulk, and it's being all smashed, and it's green. This is cool. I'm pretty sure there's like Captain America, Black Widow, Hawkeye. I think those are all of the ones in the set, the like original Avengers, which is very cool to see. I love that. I think it's so cool to find Marvel pins as well on the board, because I do love Marvel so much. And speaking of Marvel, we have this one here of Miles Morales as Spider-Man, which is cool. He's from Into the Spider-Verse and the animated stuff, which I have not seen. I feel like that's like a fake fan. I know it's not part of the MCU, but people just like rave about it all the time. So I definitely got to check both of those out, because there was the first one and now the second movie, which is like part 1 of 2 or something like that. But I'm definitely gonna have to check those out. We also have this one here of She-Hulk, which is cool. She's much bigger than Miles, which is fun. I love how these are kind of like to scale. I'm pretty sure this is from like a mystery pack as well. Caitlin and Austin, I think, opened these before, but this might just be from like the newer one, but you can see like the size difference, which is cool how they're kind of like to scale of the characters. We got a few villains pins here. We have this one of Ursula, and I don't really know, this kind of looks like a coffin, to be honest. Maybe that's what it is, but maybe it's like a whole hidden Disney or hidden Mickey set of like the villains, and there's Ursula, which is cool. I like that one. We also have this one of Yzma from Emperor's New Groove, and stay tuned, because I think in a couple weeks, I'm pretty sure that it's October 28th. I'll correct it if not here, but I'm just gonna put this in here, which I know is like a couple weeks away, but we're gonna go live for our Halloween special of A Sunny Sit Down, and it's gonna be ranking or putting all of the Disney villains in a bracket, and they're gonna fight it out and battle to see which villain comes out on top, which is going to be so fun. That was voted on our poll on Instagram, which if you don't follow us there, definitely do at Sunny Times 2. We post that kind of stuff there, and that won, and I think that's the perfect Halloween kind of episode for Sunny Sit Down. We got a few more here on this side of the pin page. We have this one of Goofy with a Mickey ice cream bar, which is so fun and so cute. And he's like in a little ice cream shop. We have this one here that's ahead of Goofy, and this one's also fun. I like how it's just like so simple and just Goofy on there looking so proud. We have this one, which is cool. This one's older, from 2005, and it's of Donald, and he's on like a D, which is cool. It's like the letter D back there, and Donald's head is just on there, which is cool. I wonder if this is from like a set or a series. Maybe it has all the characters with like the letter of their name. I'm not too sure, but I think it's a really cool one to find that one on a board. We have this one here of Goofy in a band, and this one's cool. This is also, I think, from like a mystery set or something, or like a booster or a lanyard, because I have seen some before of other characters, but I do like that one. I think like the colors are cool on that one as well. We have this one here of Tinkerbell, which is fun. She looks so teeny and petite on there. She is like probably actually this size. For real, if she was like flying around. She's just like so small. And then we have this one of the alien from Toy Story. This is one of those, I think, as well, from like Walmart or something, because like you would see them sometimes at Walmart and Target when we would go there on the program and stuff, and there was pins, and I'm pretty sure that was one of them. And then the last one on this side of the page is another hidden Disney, and it says Disney pin trading around the world. And it's actually a hidden Mickey because it's old, but it's pretty cool. I found this one at Epcot, which is also fun because it's like pin trading around the world. So that's the first page. Let's move on to the second. So next up is all the pins that we're keeping. These are fun ones that we also traded for, and some of them I opened up in mystery boxes, so we'll see if I show all those. I kind of got to like remember which ones I've shown and have not shown, but we'll start off with this one, which is a beautiful pin, and it's from Encanto, and it's from a booster pack of 4 pins of all of the Fun Family Madrigal from Encanto. And this one is Mirabel and Antonio and his little toucan, and that little, like, is it a capybara on there? That one's fun. These are huge, beautiful, massive pins. We collect Encanto pins. Have like a smaller Encanto collection, but to see this one on a board, it was like, wow. This one I remember was in Pandora at the one like when you're like just before Navi River Journey. I like haven't said where we've traded for these because I honestly have no idea. Caitlin's really good at like remembering where she traded pins and stuff. I unfortunately am not, but I know like our favorite spots, and some of these were at our favorite spots. That was one of them. I love that pin board. I love walking into Pandora and seeing that one there. And when we saw that one, we're like, yep, that's one to trade for. This one here is really cute. This is the munchling one that Heidi wants to keep, and it's Mickey, and it's like a baked potato with like sour cream and butter and bacon, and that's just fun. I think it's cute how Heidi wants that. She does have like a small collection, I guess, now of like food pins, and there's another food pin here, which is fun. So that one's pretty cool. This one is from a mystery box, and I found this on the DVC little pin board as you leave Pandora, and it says All Life is Connected, and it has a banshee on there. So that one's cool. I traded that one, of course, for Heidi, and this was actually the first time on the program that I rode Flight of Passage, and we left, and I saw this, and it was so great. So I'm glad that I found this one for Heidi's Avatar collection. We got a couple Goofy pins here. We have this one, and it's a Christmas pin, and I'm pretty sure that we traded for this one, and Caitlin and Austin maybe traded for like a Pluto one of the same series, but it's a mitten, and it has Goofy on there, and it's glittery and just really cool, and it's a limited edition, I'm pretty sure, of 2,650. Very random, but very cool to find Christmas pins. We love Christmas and have a Christmas pin collection, so this was perfect to find for us. And we also have this one of Goofy, and this is Goofy in a little safari hat. And of course, we collect Animal Kingdom and Animal Kingdom Lodge and characters in their kind of safari stuff because we got engaged at Animal Kingdom Lodge, which you've heard so many times, and you're probably not wanting to hear it again because we keep on saying it all the time. But I just like always like to say kind of why we collect these pins and stuff. I think is fun. So that's like a really big collection that we're trying to focus on, and I'm glad that we found one of him in that little outfit, which was really, really fun. And then we have this one of Goofy here, and it's a 2023 pin, and this was also from a booster pack of all of the characters, like the Sensational Six, is that what it's called? And they all have like the 2023, and I'm glad that I could find this one of Goofy because, of course, doing the program this year and just getting a pin with this year was really, really perfect. A couple more pins that Heidi likes, which is fun, is this one of the castle, and it's a hidden Mickey or hidden Disney of the castle with some stars and stuff. This one's really cute, and Heidi just likes like the aesthetic of it. I really do too as well. I think it's cool to have like a pin of the castle, and that one's a very cute one. We have this one of Duffy Bear, and he's so cute. He's like looking all shy, kind of smiling, laughing. We like that one. Heidi has a little Alumel collection, so I'm sure she'll just put him right with Alumel, which is perfect. And then we have this one of Figment and like a little spacesuit, which was fun. Heidi didn't have this hidden Mickey one yet, so I got this one for her while I was on the program. And then we have this one of an apple pie in the shape of Mickey, which is so funny and so cute. I like this one a lot, and Heidi wanted to keep this one because she's like, I just like it, which is fair. You gotta just sometimes, even if pins don't fit in collections, there are gonna be pins where sometimes you're just like, I like that pin and I would like to keep it, and that's the case with that apple pie. The next one we have is one from Epcot Flower and Garden Festival last year, 2022, which we did go to and didn't get a pin from, so I'm glad that we could get it, and I traded for this one at Cast Connection. It says a little dirt never hurt, and it has Mickey on there, and it's a pin on pin. It's perfect for us to have in our collection as like a memory that we did do this, so I'm glad that I could find this one on the pin board there, which if you are a cast member, bring pins to Cast Connection. Sometimes they're not the best, but sometimes people like buy the pins that they sell there for like $4 and then go and trade, and then you can like just switch with those ones. It's perfect. So highly would recommend bringing pins to Cast Connection. We have this one here of the Tatooine Traders cast member costume, or the Star Tours costume, and I love it. I traded this one with Caitlin and Austin, or they just like gifted it to me, I forget, but it was so kind because of course I worked at Tatooine Traders and I wanted this pin, and I'm so glad that I could find an authentic one, because it's a really cool one to have for my like college program collection. And now here's that bunny that I was talking about, and it's Judy Hopps, if you guessed correctly. And here is one, it's from a 2-pack of her and Flash, I'm pretty sure, but this one's the one of Judy looking not very impressed, waiting for Flash to get everything done that she needs to get done in that scene in the movie. And then this one is one of the hidden Disney ones from that bunny set of the little egg looking bunnies, and this one is of course Judy in her little outfit. So that's a really fun one. I'm glad I saw both of those at the pin board by Expedition Everest. They were both on the same pin board, so I'm so glad that I could trade for those, because I haven't traded for Zootopia pins in so long, and those were fun ones to find on the board. We next up have this one of RC, which is a hidden Disney one from Pixar, and this is one of like the Toy Story characters in this little star, and this one's of RC. And I kept this one because I did have a shift. I like vividly remember this, where I was working the cart by Slinky Dog in Toy Story Land, and I had the RC car was like my merch engagement. I was like driving it around, and it was just so fun, and people were laughing, and I was like racing people and driving up to people, and it was just honestly such a highlight and so much fun in Toy Story Land, so I definitely had to keep that one. I also have this one here of Maui, and this is a hidden Mickey, and it's like the unfilled chaser of like the little Maui tattoos, and this one's huge. I don't know if these are all like this, but for me, I was just like, I can't believe how big this hidden Mickey pin is. It's honestly so big. And I was like impressed to see it, because usually when you see these, it's not a real pin, but this one is very real and very thick, and I'm very glad that I found it, because I do have a teensy little Maui pin collection. This pin I love, and I'm glad that I could find this on a board, and this is one of those 8-bit like sort of like video game looking characters. I don't know all the characters in this hidden Mickey set, but this one is of Cusco, and it's Llama Cusco, and the reason I traded for this one is because of course I met the elusive, infamous, and super famous Llama Floof, who comments and is always in our live streams, and just a super awesome person who I'm so glad that I got to meet. And I've talked about this obviously before in the vlog when it happened, and then on multiple live streams, but I wanted a pin to like commemorate that, to have in my college program collection. And I found this on a board at Magic Kingdom, I'm pretty sure in the Christmas shop or the Frontierland Trading Post. And I saw this and I said, this is the one. This is the llama pin. So Llama Floof, I got a llama pin for you, like to commemorate meeting you and your family. It was just one of the highlights of my whole program. So this will be in my pin collection now forever. I'm gonna keep the other pins from the college program that I traded for in like a separate video, because there's some stories that go with those like related to the college program. So I do wanna keep those, like some of them were gifted and that kind of thing, and I do wanna talk about them. So that'll be in its own video with like the haul and stuff of my Disney college program, but a few more here in this one. We have this one of Piglet riding on a broom, and it's from a booster pack of Halloween pins with Pooh, Tigger, Piglet, and Eeyore, and I was lucky enough to trade for this Piglet one, as well as this one of Eeyore as a Frankenstein. And I love this one so much, and I never even touched on this, but we did redo our background to Halloween, and I have a Halloween pin board with all of our Halloween pins on there, so I'm excited that I get to put these on that pin board and kind of complete this background. I'm so happy with it. I love that it's spooky season, and we're getting in that vibe and stuff. It honestly here feels like it's just like skipped Halloween and we're at Christmas because it's so cold. It's been cold lately. So I don't know, we're kind of in that weird little zone, but I'm so glad that I found some Halloween pins. And the last one that I'll show here, which is ones that we traded for on our Walt Disney World vacation, is this one of Tiana. And she just looks so beautiful and so great. I love Tiana and I love all of the pins that have her on it. She's just so great and so cool. And the colors are always so stunning. And I'm so glad that I could trade for this one. I don't know if this is from like a mystery box or like an open edition. I'm not too sure. It's kind of small for open edition, so maybe it was like a lanyard or a booster or a mystery box, but I love any chance that I can get to find Tiana pins because she is so popular and people love her and love her merch and pins and stuff, so I'm just glad that I could find this one. I'm pretty sure that I found this on the day that I saw her up in the little like window in Liberty Square, which was really, really cool. So that's gonna do it for all of the pins that we traded for on our Walt Disney World vacation. Like I said, stay tuned for a whole separate video of the haul of my Disney College program, showing the stuff that I got like throughout that program in terms of stuff from Disney or things that I bought that are like specific cast member items, and then all of the pins that I traded for or was gifted on that program. I think that'll be a super fun video, and I hope that you'll all stay tuned for that. But if you did enjoy this one, give it a big thumbs up. If you're new, consider subscribing to our channel for more Disney content just like this. Ring the bell so you never miss any new videos from us. Be sure to check the description down below to go check out Caitlin and Austin's channel for all of the vlogs to come from like their perspective and their point of view, and of course ours, and just like go check out all the vlogs and all the fun stuff. And stay tuned in a couple weeks for our Halloween live stream again, October 28th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're gonna get all in the spooky vibe and put all of the Disney villains in a bracket and see which one comes out on top. And stay tuned on Monday for a new vlog from the pin event that we're going to now tomorrow. It's gonna be so fun. I love posting that video twice a year. It's so great, and hopefully you'll all love it and see what pins that we trade for there and any fun merch that we pick up and just like the whole vibe of the day. I'm so excited about it. So yeah, with all that being said, remember my friends, it's always sunny.